2, I can't take 5 away. So I have to borrow. That 2 becomes 12. That 7 becomes a 6. I don't know if this marker's dark enough, so I'm going to switch out. Alright, so now 72 is 7 10s and 2 1s, or 6 10s and how many 1s? 12 1s. Okay, now I can subtract. 12 minus 5 is what? Yell it out to me. Good job. 7. 6 minus 5 is 1. And they've got it written out for us. Subtract 12 1s minus 5 1s is 7 1s. Step 2 is our 10s. 6 10s minus 5 10s is 1 10. Alright, down here. This one, they're branching it out, okay? And just like I showed you yesterday, if we, let me write it right here. 62 minus 58. If we branch it out, 60 and 2 and 50 and 8, what we have to do is we subtract 60 minus 50, which we can do. We can take 60 and take away 50. But when we get to our 1s, 2 minus 8, 5, 2, I can't take 2 away. Okay? So, and they're showing us, we can't do it this way because it won't work. We have to turn that 62, we have to bump down 110 to 50, and it would be 50 plus 12. Okay? And I'll show you an example of that, okay? But let's go ahead and work this one out since it's up here. 62 minus 58, if I have 2, I cannot take 8 away. That 2 becomes 12. That 6 bumps back to a 5. 12 minus 8 is what? 4, good job. 5 minus 5 is 0. 62 minus 58 is 4. Let me show you what I mean. On the board. So it's the same thing we did yesterday with the branching out. The numbers are just bigger today. I'll use that same example with 62 minus 58. And I'll stack it. Okay. I can branch out. I can't do 60 and 2 because we know that if I have 2 minus 8, I can't do that. I can't take 8 away if I only have 2. So I have to make it 50. I bump back 110. 50 because I'm going to borrow a 10 from that 6 and give it to my 2. If I take 10, 110 away from that 6, it becomes a 5. So now I have 50. I added the 10 that I borrowed to the 2. 10 plus 2 is 12. 50 plus 12 equals 62. Okay? But I can't do 12 minus 58. I've got to branch out my 58 too. If I only had 8, I could do 12 minus 8. But this number's bigger, so I need to branch it out. You can't branch out your single digit numbers, but you branch out your double digit numbers. This can be 50 and 8. Okay? Now I'm able to do my math. It's subtraction, so I start with subtraction. I do my 10s first. 50 minus 50 equals 0. Now I'm ready to do my 1s columns. 12 minus 8. And we said 12 minus 8 was 4. Now I add my 2 new numbers together. 0 plus 4 is 4. 62 minus 58 is 4. Now if I did it stacked up, it's the just looks different when we stack it up. It's the same regrouping. My 2 becomes a 12, which it did here. My 6 becomes a 5, which it did here, but we had to add a 0 because we branched it out. I still have 5 tens here. I still have 5 tens in 50. 12 minus 8, 4, 5 minus 5, 0. I got the same answer. It just looks different, okay? It's the same math. It just looks different. Okay, let's jump into our workbook pages and go ahead and get started. Find your math workbook. That's the one with the fish on it. Turn to page 170. We're going to start out with one of these fun little things. What number subtract, which means minus 43, will give us 47? All of our numbers are bigger than 47, so we can't eliminate any that are smaller. Let's start with our first one, 90. 90 minus 43. 90 minus 43. That 0 will become what? A 10. We just put a 1 in front of it. That 9 bumps back to an 8. 10 minus 3, 7. 8 minus 4, 4. Look in there. It was our first one, 90. 90 minus 43 equals 47. That was quick. It was the first number we tried. All right, let's move on to our next page. Moving right along. Page 171. I'm going to try to freeze this up here. There we go. See if I can make it clear. I know it's hard to see on the video. Okay. Color the correct answer. If you want to color it, you can color it. If you want to circle it, you can circle it. Shade it in with your pencil. Whatever you want to do. 53 minus 19. We can do it this way, the way they showed us. We can branch it. Remember that 53 has to become, we bump back a whole 10 and make that 50 a 40. 40 plus what equals 3? Well, we bumped back a whole 10 and we gave it to that 3. So 10 and 3 is 13. 40 plus 13 is 53. The 19 becomes a 10 and 9 ones. Okay? Now we're ready to subtract our tens numbers. 40 minus 10 equals 30. We know that. Now we're ready to subtract our ones columns, which is 13 minus 9. What is 13 minus 9? 4. Good job. Now we need to add these two numbers up. 30 plus 4 is 34. 54, 84, 34. There's our answer. I'm just going to circle it. Alright. That's with branching. And I worked it out. Because they wrote it that way, I worked it out with the branching. If you want to stack it up, you can stack it up. We learned that strategy too. That is perfectly fine. I just wanted to do a few with them like this so that you could get used to seeing it that way. 73 minus 30. I have 73, take away 30. We're going to branch it. Now I know that I've got to borrow 110 from that 7 and give it to that 3. So if I give 10 to 3, I get 13. And that 7 becomes a 6. So 60. 60 plus 13 is 73. 30 is just, oh, that was an easy one. We didn't even have to branch it out. 30 is 30 and no ones. 60 minus 30. What is 60 minus 30. 30. We know that. 13 minus 0 is 13. Now we're going to add these two up. 43. If you stacked it, 3 minus 0 is 3. You didn't even have to regroup. 7 minus 3 is 4. 43. So that's both ways. This is branching. This is just stacked up. All right. Moving right along. Minus 46. Let's stack this one up. All right. If I have 1, can I take 6 away? I cannot. That 1 becomes an 11. We just put a 1 in front of our number. The 8 bumps back to a 7. Now can I do the math? I can. 11 minus 6 is 5. Very good. 7 minus 4 is 3. Excellent. 81 minus 46 is 35. And that's this one. All right, moving on. 60 minus 27. 60, take away 27. If I have 0, can I take 7 away? I cannot. I need to make that a 10. Very good. That 6 bumps back to a 5. 10 take away 7 is, yell it out, 3. Good job. 5 take away 2 is, yell it out, 3. Good job. 60 minus 27 is 33. And there's my 33. All right, 70 minus 30. 70, take away 30. 0 minus 0 is, yell it out, 0. 7 minus 3 is, yell it out, 40. There's those fast facts coming into play. 70 minus 30 is 40. And there's my 40. Last one on this page, 90, take away 5. Some of you may not even need to stack it up. You could probably do that one in your head. But let's just do it. 90, take away 5. If I have 0, can I take 5 away? 0 fingers. I cannot take 5 away. I need to borrow. Great job. That 0 becomes a, yell it out, 10. Excellent. And that 9 rolls back to a 8. So smart. You guys are smart. I can hear you. All right. 10 minus 5. What is 10 minus 5? Yell it out. Good job. 5. 8 minus 0, 8. 90 minus 5 is 85. There's my 85. I really can't hear you, but I wish I could. I can hear you in my head because I'm used to you being in the classroom with me. Yep. I miss having you yell out answers at me. All right, let's move on to our next page. One more page. All right, page 172. They have all of these written as subtraction sentences. So we can branch it out or we can stack it up. Either way is fine with me. We'll work a couple of them both ways. 56 minus 8. We'll stack that one up. 6 minus 8. If I have 6, can I take 8 away? I can't. What does this 6 need to become? Good job. A 16. What does that 5 roll back to? A 4. Excellent. Now can I do the math? 16 minus 8? I can. What is 16 minus 8? Yell it out. 8. Excellent. That's a double spatch. 4 minus nothing? 4. 56 minus 8? 48. All right. 73 take away 4. Let's stack that one up. Very good. We take 3, put a 1 in front of it. That 7 rolls backwards to a 6. Now can I do the math? What is 13 minus 4? Yell it out. Good job. It's 9. 6 minus nothing? 6. 73 take away 4. 69. All right. 67 minus 8. We can branch this one out. Now we know that if we put a 7 down here, it's not going to work. We can't branch it out to 60 and 7. We have to bump back. That 6 needs to become a 5, and this needs to be a 50. 50 plus what number equals 67? Well, we borrowed a 10 from that 6 to give to that 7. So when we add 10 and 7, we get 17. So 67 is 50 and 17. I circle up. 17 minus 8 equals what? Yell it out to me. Good job. 9. 50. I haven't used it yet. Do I have to use it? Absolutely I do. 50 plus 9 equals 59. Very good. 67 minus 8 is 59. All right, 75 minus 9. Let's do this one like this. Let's branch it out. We know that we can't do 70 and 5 because we can't say 5 take away 9. If I have 5, I cannot take away 9. So that 70 bumps back to a 6, so it becomes 60. Now I borrowed a 10 from that 7 and gave it to my 5. So 10 more plus 5 is 15. 60 plus 15 equals 75. Now I can circle up. 15 minus 9. What is 15 minus 9? 6. Good job. 60. I haven't used it. Do I have to use my 60? Yes, I do. So I bring it over here. Add it to my new number. 60 plus 6 more is 66. 75 minus 9, 66. All right, 50 minus 40. Let's just stack it up. 0 minus 0 is, yell it out. 0. 5 minus 4 is, yell it out. 1. 50 minus 40, 10. 87 minus 11. Let's stack this one up. We're not even going to have to regroup. What is 7 minus 1? 6. What is 8 minus 1? 7. 87 minus 11? 76. Great job. 90 minus 50. We don't have to regroup on this one either. We can stack it. 90 minus 50. 0 minus 0. 0. 9 minus 5 is, yell it out. 4. Good job. 90 minus 50. 40. You don't have a lot of space on this paper to do your math, so if you want to do it on a whiteboard or scrap sheet of paper, that's fine. Whatever's easiest for you. 93 minus 20. Let's stack this one up. 93, take away 20. What is 3 minus 0? Yell it out. 3. What is 9 minus 2? Yell it out. 7. Good job. 93 minus 20. 73. 58 minus 8. 58, minus 18, sorry. 58 minus 18. 8 minus 8 is 0. 5 minus Nope, I need to do what? Blow it in your hand. Release it. Borrow. Very good. My 1 becomes, yell it out, 11. 6 rolls back to a 5. Good job. What is 11 minus 4? 11 minus 4. Yell it out to me. 7. Good job. 11 minus 4 is 7. 5 minus 1. Yell it out. 4. 61 minus 14. 47. 47 take away 39. Let's stack this one up. Alright, if I have 7, can I take 9 away? I cannot. So I need to do what? Blow it into your hand. Release it. Borrow. My 7 becomes what number? Good job. 17. 4 backs up to a 3. What is 17 minus 9? Yell that out to me. Good job. 8. 3 take away 3 we know is 0. 47 minus 39, 8. 53 minus 27. Let's stack it up. 53 minus 27. If I have 3, can I take 7 away? I cannot. What does my 3 become? Yell it out. 13. Excellent. What does my 5 back up to? Yell it out. 4. Great job. Now I can do the math because 13 minus 7, I can do that. What is 13 minus 7? Yell it out. 6. Great job. 4 minus 2 is, yell it out. 2. 53 minus 27, 26. All right. I want you guys to do the last 2 all by yourself. You can do it. It's real simple for you. And that is all for today's math lesson. I will see you tomorrow, guys. Bye.